Before I get started on the review of my brother's M4, I feel like I should say up front that this is a very brief review of the M4. My brother David has gone into great detail about his 2 years of ownership of his M4. And if you're interested in the M4, I really consider it to be a must watch to hear his more educated point of view from 2 years of living with the car. Okay, so I'm behind the wheel of the M4. David is gracious enough to let me drive. And this is the second or third time I've driven it, but I haven't driven it in about a year. So my initial thoughts are, whoa, the graphics are really nice. You've got the navigation. You've got 3 different modes for adjusting the gears. I see the display up here, which, oh yeah, it actually comes through. So, you know, and the carbon fiber looks really nice. Everything's detailed really well. I can see you've got all these suspension settings. Looks like that's the shift settings. Your iDrive right here. So this is, you know, nice and slick. Okay, no third pedal. So now I'm going to try to put it in gear. If it's like the M3, I move it over to the right. And I've got my flappy paddles right here. And I should be ready to go. So I'm in M1. Which is probably not the sport mode, so I move it over. No, what does that do?
M1 is the sport mode. That's because that's how I've got it set.
Oh.
So just go, just drive.
Okay.
And then flip the paddle. There you go. Now you're in manual.
But not in mode.
Yeah.
Which I probably don't need.
No, you are.
Okay, so anyway, it goes off very nicely. Those are very responsive brakes. Leaving it in gear. Should I hang a left here, David?
I'd go left.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pull it back into
We'll go back on that same road we were on.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Yeah, so just more power than you could possibly use throughout the rev band. I mean, that is the immediate thing that you notice. What was it? It was something like 400 pound-feet of torque from 1500 RPM and above.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this just from pulling out of a parking lot, and I mean, it's not like I was able to get on it there, but it's just one of those things that you feel. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so the red line is at 7500 RPM.
That's right.
Okay.
I don't know how well you can see.
Yeah, you can see it. All right, so I'm gonna go down.
There you go.
So it actually redlines lower than the E46 M3. So I'm going straight here?
Yeah, you're going to go follow that black car.
Got it. So it doesn't sound like a straight 6. It doesn't sound like a V10. It sounds like a V8 to me.
Yeah, it does kind of have more of a V8 growl.
Be curious to drive it compared to the E92. So, you know, David and I did drive E92s on the track at the BMW Performance Driving School. I imagine now if you go, you probably drive one of these in the same conditions.
Why don't you give this guy up out of us a little bit more leeway, just so you can play a little bit more.
Okay. Oh, I see there's a... Okay, good. So it shifts instantly. That's to be expected.
I think it's less than, it's like 75 milliseconds or something.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you seem to have a smile on your face. That's always a good sign.
It is a good sign.
They've done something right.
I know, it's just the same way as it is up in New York. These cars are in the way.
Yeah, it's a Sunday afternoon. Everybody's taking it easy.
They don't, well, they're, I'm sure, taking it easy anyway, because they don't have an M4.
Well, that's possible.
Well, so having these cars, and we can both talk about this, you know, having unlimited power all the time. You know, we used to drive Hondas with 4-cylinder engines. They had less than 200 horsepower.
And I was in heaven.
What,
just
having
delighted to have a car.
Don't pull in front of me.
Yeah, I'm kidding. But yeah, things have definitely taken a turn for the better.
So it really digs in.
The brakes are fantastic. The shift is so fast, and I know it's better, but I love the way the SMG in my M3 throws me around. It just feels so mechanical, and it really does. It throws you around. I mean, I always worry that I'm gonna shift once and look behind my in the rear view and see my transmission out behind me, and everybody talks about how they're unreliable. But again, I mean, it's 92,000 miles strong.
Yeah, it's never had a bit of trouble, that transmission.